I'm back with more code, Veronica. I don't know what the X means. I guess this is the extra version. Do you know Title Screen Man? Is there extra Veronica? Alright, here we go. What is my most recent? Here we go. Palace South Room. Okay. Let me just do a little inventory check-in. Say I'm in caution. I've got to put my ink ribbon away. I have the bow gun arrows. I need to go retrieve the bow gun, which I believe is in the military training facility. I kind of want to go back for that, honestly. I can go through the door that I opened with the Lugers that I got from our buddy Steve. We all remember Steve, who like really wants to voice like a Sonic character. Or Krillin. I guess the consensus was he wanted to voice a Dragon Ball character, but when I hear him, I just think about like Sonic Adventure voice acting in particular. But I was also trying to remember where the bowgun was, because I did see it earlier, but I did not have the inventory space for it. Oh, there's fellas in here now. Where is Alfred? He was in here, chittering like a bird, pointing a rifle at me, and now he's gone, and there are people. Maybe it's the staff, I guess. You can't unhear Sliver the Hedgehog with Steve's voice. No, you're welcome. Oh, so, Peak was, oh, yeah, that's right, there's a Bandersnatch here. Oh, hi, bud. Excuse me? Pardon me. Whoa, it's like they're trying to high-five each other. Ow, please don't do that. Let me just double-check my map. Okay, military training facilities here. So, yeah, if you missed it, I actually streamed Peak on Wednesday. Now, that is not one of my usual stream days. Oh, that's right, there's a worm in here. Just, hopefully I can scurry around the worm. Okay, let me go to the left here. Whoop, no, go in. But I was home and I needed a project to occupy my time with. Is that a good noise? So I just impulsively streamed some Peak on Wednesday. I do have the VOD, and I just put the VOD on my YouTube channel as well if you missed it. I'll probably do it again at some point, because you know what? That was a fun stream for me. I don't know about the rest of you. I had a non-zero audience, which I was surprised because, you know, it was an unusual day. But, yeah, is this where I wanted to, this is where I wanted to bring the key here, and I didn't bring the key, did I? It's my inventory button, it's my inventory button. Heck. I was thinking I had an item box closer. Is there an item box closer to me? Is the pink one an item box? No, it's just a save point. Oh no, but there is an item box. Okay, never mind. There is one here, just... this way? Anyway, forgive me. I'm a little distracted, little discombobulated. Okay, I want to go right. Oh no, except I can't because it's... oh, yes I can. I have my card. Wonderful. Anyway, yeah, not my usual stream day, but I needed something to do. I had a good time with that Peak stream. I might do it again. Maybe on a Saturday afternoon. We'll see how I'm feeling tomorrow. I don't know, no promises, because it's tough with my health sometimes, but it was a fun one. Oh, hello, dogs. I'd rather you didn't. I really, okay. Good thing dogs don't understand stairs. Okay, where am I? Okay, that's a one-way door. Okay, yeah. I just have to go. Boy, those dogs are really shimmying down there. I do apologize for those who were sad they missed the Peak stream. But it was a very impulsive thing. Okay, is this where I want to be? Yes, okay, to my right. There we go. I guess I don't need the hemostatic right now until I go back. But I mean, I'm close to that guy anyway, so I could go back after this. And I have 4 more slots. Famous last words. There was also a red herb down below, so maybe I'll take this with me. I also wonder if I'm gonna find something here. Is there something to fill that extinguisher with? Oh, nope. Can't pick up a coat. Oh wait, there's a green herb. I just saw it. I just saw it. There's a more different green herb I can get here. I'm gonna put one of these back in the box. No, I don't want the week's work schedule. Yeah, I'll take that. I'm gonna put one of these in the box, and then I'm gonna get that red herb that's down below. Okay. Very nice. You've never played Peak, but it looks equal part zen and stressful. Yeah, I'd say that's a fair assessment of it. I find it's oddly meditative, but your own mileage may vary. It's kind of like a big puzzle game, except, you know, sometimes dynamite blows up in your face. Sometimes you step on an exploding bush. Sometimes you get so much poison coursing through your veins. So much poison. Excuse me. Pardon me, dogs. Nope, no, go in the door. Go in the door. I don't know what Code Veronica's come out on exactly. I know for sure the Dreamcast, which is the original release, and the GameCube. But aside from that, I'm not sure what else Code Veronica's been on. Okay. Nope. What do we got? Yeet. I got the bowgun powder. Interesting. Not what I was expecting. Okay. Well, I'm glad I went and retrieved that. And I think the bowgun itself is somewhere in this facility. I gotta remember that's also secured with a simple lock. Maybe it was the shutter door closest to the entrance I came in from. Anyway, I'm gonna get this red herb. I might make Peak look more stressful than it actually is. Just with the the cavalier I tend to play. Your mileage may vary. And I have a good time with it. Wait. Ventilation of biology room. I remember there was that document somewhere. I wish my map mentioned where, like, the biology lab was. Hang on. No, I can't go further in there. I'm just gonna refresh my memory what's in here. Alright, the bathroom. The bathroom with, like, the vending machines. Okay, this is where the bowgun was. It's one of the lockers here. I think. I'll take these. I think it was here. Nope. Maybe it was here, but I was too slow and some random zombie has claimed it. Oh, I could have sworn it was in here. Yeah, good. I can get some dirty towels as a consolation prize. Wonderful. Can I look at this gun magazine on the... Nope. Nothing of interest. Nothing of interest. I want to make really sure. Nothing on the other... I could have sworn it was around here. Oh, good. Oh, that's right. This weird partition. Hello, sir. Oh, good. More of these. There is blood all over his body. Oh, hello, Nox and friends. Welcome. You're just in time for me to try and figure out what the heck it was I was doing. I was enjoying a nice sauna is what I was doing. If only I had a nice cold beer to enjoy in here, but unfortunately, there's no time for that. Whoop, pardon me. Didn't mean to interrupt your shower. Welcome, welcome, everybody. I hope Void War went well. It's broken, just like everything else in my life. Wait. So I guess, yeah, there's... The only thing in here, those stairs are throwing me off because I think it leads to a higher floor, but no, they just lead down in here. You raided in and your browser crashed. Oh, good. I'm just cursed. I'm inherently cursed. Oh, hello, welcome. It's so nice to get to say hello to people. Especially if they tend to only see the VODs. Nox, while you're here, do you remember where the bow gun is? I keep finding the bolts. I could have sworn it was in that room with all the lockers, but no. It was just more bolts. You find an item once, but you don't have the inventory space for it. And then by the time you finally make room in your pockets, you can't remember where the heck... Hang on, there are dogs out here. Excuse me. Oh, yeah, walk into the fire. Walk into the fire. This is locked. Is there anything else I wanted to do up here? No, I guess so. There's just the item box in the save room. But, the door over there is locked, so not much else I can do. There is another door here that's also locked. I don't recall why it's locked, so I'm just gonna stick my nose in. Oh, you just can't open it. Okay. Well, good talk. Good to know why. Good to know there's not like some mysterious mechanism or anything. No. Just locked. Yeah, she has to walk into the fire. She's got to warm up after going for that swim. She doesn't have time for a sauna. You know, Claire is a busy woman. She's got places to be. She's got dogs to outrun. Excuse me? Excuse me? Excuse me. Oh, good. All right, all right. Time to use my delicious pesto. And 2 is set mostly in a police station, for the most part. 3 throughout Raccoon City. This one I can't say for sure the full scope of it, but so far it starts off in this prison facility as Claire has been kidnapped while searching for her brother. And then the the T-virus has gotten out somehow in this facility under Umbrella's control. Who knows how it happened? Who could have foreseen this? I can't believe Umbrella, yet again, has some sort of workplace accident due to their subpar safety measures. I'm so sad I can't drive this tank. It's in the room with the dog cages. The room with the fire barrels? Wait, a pit in the stomach when you fall from great heights in games. No, I can't say I've ever experienced that. Is that a common phenomenon? That's right. Imagery appears to be telling a legend. What legend? I don't know. Make it up. The battery's been removed. So if you were not here last week, this is where Steve tragically lost his father. The one with the locked rooms up the stairs. Now in the military training facility. I'm sure I'll bumble to it at some point. Okay, this is the door I came in. Something about the way the camera angle like changes, even though I have this map, it's very disorienting. Okay, this door. This door. Okay, let me reorient myself again. I wonder, does this happen to a lot of people playing games with fixed camera angles? Where you feel like you have to look at the map frequently until you just sort of remember how the rooms themselves relate to one another. All right, the strange recursion room. I remember this thing was here and I didn't have room for it. Yoink. That's interesting. I've never experienced that particular phenomenon. There was evidence that a picture was hung here. Well, that's interesting. I kind of feel... Oh, hang on, there's ink ribbons here too that I guess I also didn't have room for. I feel almost like I'm missing out because I've never experienced that, I guess, feeling of virtual vertigo, if you want to call it that. Maybe if I tried a game in VR, potentially? Maybe it's something to do with the resolution or the frame rate? Well, I can't say if it's common or not. I'd need a bigger sample size. Let's have a look at this eagle plate. Nothing on the back. Ashford's family crest. An eagle grasps a gold halberd. The indigo blue plate portion appears to be made of special alloy. Okay, so I need this now, and now I have to go back to the military, sorry, not the military facility, the prison, and there's another spot, I think. Bowgun powder. This is gunpowder for a bowgun arrow, so I assume I would combine this. I see, and now I have gunpowder arrow, like bomb arrows, really. An iron bowgun arrow combined with gunpowder. Well, if only I had a bowgun with which to fire it. Mostly when watching other people play. That's fascinating. I wonder what the mechanism behind it is. Alright, I can't get through here because it's a blue card reader. I wonder if it's sort of related to the... not really a phenomenon, but just how... I know motion sickness can be very common among some people. Oh, right, I can't go anywhere here because the floor broke. Among some people in... VR and even just first-person games, especially VR, but even first-person games. VR, I've heard, messes with people, even though you're sitting still or otherwise not moving much. The visual information being processed by your eyes doesn't match up with the information being processed by your inner ear, and that's what triggers the nausea, I think. If I'm not misremembering, but I've never gotten to play anything in VR. I wish I could just try it, you know? Hello. A relief of a weird-looking face. It's so judgy. And yeah, I can't go up here. It looks like I should be able to go up this ramp, so I can look at all the machine gun bullets that Steve fired into the wall, or I don't know, it was from like an Uzi or something. Breaker may fail due to overload. In case of failure, rise the lever as illustrated. The ventilation device will resume operation. So is this related then to the ventilation in that lab that was upstairs? How can I fix it? A machine used for ventilation. It seems to have been in use for a long... I guess I can't do anything with it? There's also an indigo blue card reader. Never mind. You'll have to forgive me as I refresh my memory on the finer details of where things are. Oh, look, more goodies that I didn't have room for. Although now I'm a little concerned that I have only room for one more thing. I just got this side pack, and yet I want more already. Come Come on. Come on. That should work. It still bothers me that I can't pick that up. That's right, these handgun parts are here. On this map, I have to remember the basement of the military training facility, handgun parts. So presumably I'll get a weapon at some point I can modify with that. And then a simple key or a lockpick. I don't know if Claire could pick locks. Maybe she's learned. Hello, gentlemen. Oh, I see that. Is that a shotgun? A shotted gun? Oh, I see. Those are bowgun gunpowder. Was wondering what that was before, but I guess I still can't cross to the other side of this. And of course, the map doesn't reflect it. A gun of shot, a shotted gun. You see, you understand. Okay, so this is a dead end. So what can I do? I have this crest. I guess since I have this indigo crest, I'll go back to the prison facility. I believe this opened the door by the guillotine. I don't know how old this facility is, but you'd think they have something maybe a little more advanced than a guillotine. Well, they did say Claire was captured from a lab in Paris. So maybe, you know, they're still all about Vive la Révolution here. I don't think I can currently open the gate by the shotgun. Presumably the view there is just taunting me with what I cannot have. The last beheading was in 1973, goodness. I mean, it's fascinated. You know, the morbid part of me is fascinated, but goodness, all the same. Nothing around this tank. It could be suited to Alfred's taste. We've just met the man, and we've basically already clocked him. And Claire is not wrong at all. Wait, was there a little button thing on the wall by the gate? Oh, no, I have to go back and look. Sorry, worm. Sorry. Unless it's the indigo card reader. Sorry, worm. It was so excited. It's been waiting there so patiently. And then I just immediately turn around and leave. It's like the highlight of its day. Well, we're gonna go back and double check, just to be absolutely sure. Back into the basement. You saw something that made you question reality, but you haven't even seen Steve yet. Or Alfred. I can't really say who's funnier. Claire is getting her steppies in today. I mean, this room is still bothering me. Like, I feel like I should be able to do something here. But I guess not. Maybe it wants me to break it. It's funny in a way when oh yeah, this is the indigo card reader. Sorry. Yep. Okay, but now we've confirmed it's indigo and not silver. So now we know. But to go back, it's funny in a way. When I first streamed Resident Evil 4, it took me a bit to adjust to the fact that in a lot of cases, the solution to a problem in front of me was simply use gun. Just shoot the thing. How get forward? Just use gun. Break lock. Use gun. And it maybe took me an embarrassingly long time to fully adapt to that. But I got it eventually. And Resident Evil 5 also had, I think, a similar design philosophy, which is when in doubt, use gun. So going back now to this more classic RE formula, which I think I would say is my preference. Not to say that I did not have a good time with 4 and 5, I very much did. But now I am expected to apply classic Resident Evil's particular brand of logic to problem solving. Which means no, do not use gun. No, you cannot simply shoot this case open. You need to use a simple key to break this simple lock. I do want to go this way, right? I think so. I think so. Thoughts on the game so far? This is my first time playing it, and I am very much enjoying it thus far. It's been nice to go back to just the classic Resident Evil formula. And even aside from that, I liked Claire a lot as a character from Resident Evil 2, so I'm happy to resume a game with Claire as the protagonist. Not that I have a problem with Leon. I think good old Leon is very funny, but I like cool big sis Claire. Now, I knew this game was both in the more classic Resident Evil style, in that it was sort of intended to be the true Resident Evil 3. And that the Resident Evil 3 we got is more of a Gaiden game, in a sense. However, what I didn't know about Code Veronica going in is that it had maybe some of the funniest voice acting I've heard in a video game. Which, I don't know about the rest of you, but has been a wonderful, delightful surprise. Oh, alright, I can't, oh, no. You know, I feel like if I take the time to shoot these guys, like they're just gonna come back. Which probably isn't the case. I'm sure it would be useful for me to take them down. I mean, I do have, I think, a fairly decent amount of bullets. Goodbye. And once I acquire the bowgun, somewhere, I will have a lot of bolts to use for that. Let's see, let me check the other side first. I can see why. Like, the more of the series I appreciate, I can appreciate why there was such a divide between the original Resident Evil games and then 4, 5, and 6. I've enjoyed, well, 4 and 5. I've only played a little bit of 6. Oh dear, hang on, sorry. Dolphin is going like, hey, there's a thing. CPU is going too fast. Hang on a mo. Just as a precaution. Again, I don't normally do this. I'm just going to do an emergency save state if it crashes. If I die, I will reload from an ink ribbon save. Because that's my own fault. But if the game crashes, I will reload the state. Please understand. Okay, thank you. Anyway. Something, the polarizing divide between the original REs and the later ones. I like what I've played of both, but I can appreciate the divide because they're very different types of games. And I can see there not necessarily being a ton of overlap between players who enjoy one sort and players who enjoy the other, because the 4, 5, 6 is definitely a lot more action-packed, a lot more about aiming and reacting quickly. Steve's anime voice is hysterical. Like, he really, like, it's so Dreamcast, it's so Sonic Adventure.
What are you doing here? You anesthetic medicine. How kind of you. Thanks.
Here, let me help you with that.
Thanks, but I can take care of myself. Just go.
Keep it. It was a gift from my brother, but...
Thanks. Here, let me give you this in return. You might need it later on. Now go. Don't worry about me.
I thought it was like a single cigarette. Like, oh, my lighter for your cigarette, but I've gotten a lockpick. And now he's dead.
Leave me alone.
Sorry, it was the several seconds of silence after leave me alone. I guess this is Rodrigo here, I assume, our escort. Well, please enjoy this treasured gift from my brother. I will treasure this lockpick, I guess. A simple lock can be opened with this. Cool, now we're like Jill. Friendship. Oh, good. I'm glad I'm not the only one who thought cigarette. Oh, whatever. This feels decadent, but whatever. I'm here, I have an ink ribbon in my pocket. Jill's got some competition for the Master of Unlocking, huh? Or to be the Master of Unlocking, I should say. Oh, Jill's like Claire Senpai. They're not going to compete. She's going to learn from Jill. Oh, I should probably make sure I'm holding a gun. Might want to do that. There we go. Okay. You know what? The one unequivocal advantage, I will say, the later Resident Evils have over these earlier ones is that the names of rooms are marked on maps, and I appreciate that very much. Not there. I want to go in here, I think. Lockpick the zombies. Or, like, pull their brains out of their nose. It wasn't in here, was it? This was like a little storage room, and I don't remember what was in here. So unfortunately, I do have to go back in here and look. Oh, hi! It's got photobombed. Okay, you down? I don't want to waste any more bullets on you. Oh, that's right. And then we read someone's diary entry about his friend Bob, who was taken away to the place past the guillotine, and no one ever comes back from that. And he's the last one left. Which means he's the winner. Now, this place is only, like, relatively recently overrun with zombies, right? So was it just always in this state of colossal disrepair? Like, oh yeah, no, that big pool of blood, yeah, that's always been there. Yeah, don't worry about it. Like, the soup was still warm, I think. Someone didn't finish their soup. Nothing useful here, just half-eaten soup. I keep thinking I can go like back here where this guy is photobombing me. Nope, no, get down, nope. Okay, here we go. This is what I want. This little staircase. There we go. Oh, there's a green herb up here to season your food with. Here's what I would season my soup with if I had some. The facility was falling into a state of disrepair because of story reasons. You know, this is what happens when corporations try and maximize profits, and they wind up cutting staff, cutting corners, and then this is what you get. Whoop, zombie dogs everywhere. I just went in a big circle. I didn't mean to go in a big circle. Whoa, big circle, big circle, big circle. Okay, I want to go. Yeah. I want to go in the door that's just by the fence that I ran through. Alright, running laps with the dogs. Claire is training for cross-country. Okay, this is where we need to go. Oh, hello. It's crowded here today. I think my gun's just about out of bullets. Yeah, I got one left. Nope, not check. I know what a bullet is. There we go. Takes like 9 bullets, jeez. Greedy. Okay. There we go. I was gonna be very disappointed if that, oh, hi. If that, excuse me, if that didn't work. But also, is that how they execute people? That seems rather inefficient. And what if they misplaced the emblem? Sorry, we can't activate the guillotine today. You're just gonna have to wait around, because somebody left the emblem in, like, the break room again. Oop, Claire, what are you aiming at? Claire, not the wall. Not the wall. Not the wall. Good. I kind of miss the auto-aim. I liked having the auto-aim, especially if you walked into a room and you knew there was someone in there, but you couldn't see them. If you just pressed the aim button, then your character would take care of that for you. Appreciated that. Oh, hello? I think I'm about to be out of bullets. A moment. Ugh. Yeah, they have a backup execution method if someone forgets the emblem, but it's only for the guy who forgot the emblem. Guillotine for prisoners only. Well, I'm slightly injured. Oh, there's another green herb here. Need be, I could always combo that with something. I was gonna say, oh, like a first aid facility. I'm sure we'll find some healing items here, like bullets. And for aid spray. Chemicals with unfamiliar names are arranged here. It appears that he has been anatomized. He is not breathing. Blood-stained scalpels are scattered here. A body bag has been left here. Anatomist note. There is a demon in my mind. I can't control the fierce impulses that the demon sometimes drives me to act upon. It is a brutal ceremony. With the demon next to me, I enjoy watching people agonize in pain, screaming and convulsing repeatedly as they die. But Sir Alfred was kind enough to acknowledge me and has given me the facilities, chemicals, and equipment necessary to study everything. I must never betray Sir Alfred's kindness. It is especially critical that no one discovers the sacred place that only he and I know about. I swear, the basement of this medical building will be kept secret. Of course, I keep the key to the sacred place with me at all times. Even if an outsider sees it, they will never be able to tell that it is the key. I must remember that my life ends when I lose Sir Alfred's trust. But let me just bold and highlight and underline This bit about the secret basement beneath the medical building. Did everybody get that? There's a secret basement beneath the medical building. An elaborate model of the human body. Something seems to be missing. I wonder if it's related to that very noticeable eye staring at me. I wonder what it could be. Something with the camera in here is really messing with me. Okay, I'm like facing a door. Okay, behind this partition. Body bags are piled on here. I have not played Whiplash. I'm trying to think of what it's about. I feel like I've heard the name. Hello. Hello. I'd prefer if you didn't do that. Are you done? Are you done? Are you okay? Okay. And now I am injured. Thank you ever so much. Oh, I can't take any more items. Can I? I wish I could just combo it with one of these green herbs I have. Okay, what I'm gonna do is just use. There we go. I'm healthy. I see you behind me. You can't bother me. I'm inventory managing. That is a sacred time for every video game protagonist. And you are constitutionally forbidden from interfering with a video game protagonist who is organizing their inventory. Unless you're a Dark Souls character, I guess. Sorry. But if you're a Dark Souls character, you knew what you were signing up for. It's a sturdy, well-made chain. A handcuff is attached to an end. After extensive research, Sadist Maniac concludes that pain is painful. There is a strangely shaped chair. Now, what was going on in here? I'm playing a lot of Mario Party in here by the looks of it. Another Duralumin case. Oh, great. Weird devices are lined up here. Devices that serve a purpose that Claire could not even begin to guess at. Alright, what critical item am I not going to have room for in this, well, not a crematorium, a cremator? I don't think that's quite the right word. I feel like there's a specific name for an individual one of these ovens. But I can't examine it, huh? I was kind of hoping there would be like a lever or something. You know, when like a body would come out of it, and there would be like I don't know, like a glass eye or something, because there's one very conspicuously missing from what was that, like what's it, the Sam Goodbody, that anatomical model guy? You know what I mean? Something Goodbody. You know what I mean? It's a PS2 game about a cartoonish weasel and rabbit chained together, rampaging their way out of an animal testing facility. Oh, that sounds goopy. I was gonna say that sounds like something I've read about in EGM. But, who was hurgling over here? Oh, hello. Sorry, I interrupted your lunch. Oh! But your lunch, that interrupted me? Boy, they make these scientists really beefy in Umbrella. Oh boy, I'm letting myself get beaten up a little too much, but in the back of my mind, I'm like, yeah, it's okay if I get a little dinged up, because then I can use this red herb and then clear some inventory space. Slim good body, that's it. Man, why are they so beefy? Wish I could use my, like, exploding arrows. That would be cool. Wish I could have thought of the place Nox was telling me about, but where it is relative to everything else, I don't remember. Oh, look, it really is a glass eye. Well, it didn't come out of the oven, but it was pretty close. Oh, it's just cremator, huh? Somehow I thought it would be more elaborate. So let me guess, there's a little lock on the top. Yep. Oh, but it's a simple lock. Oh ho. An enhancement part for the M9 3 hours inside the Duralumin case, but I don't, That's not what I have, is it? No, it is, okay. Can I combo it? Or do I have to use that table in the military facility? Oh no, I can... Oh. Custom handgun, yeah, I'll say. M9 3R burst. It's an M9 3R equipped with a stock. It can be adjusted to fire 3 bullets in succession. Oh, you know, I remember this gun from RE5. It was like an unlockable gun, and you could one of the characters in Mercenaries mode used it. What an interesting weapon that you have crafted, Claire. I remember the room at the glass window, but I've been trying to remember where the room at the glass window is. Do you remember where the room at the glass window is? Are stocks things commonly added to pistols? It does indeed look a little bit silly. Oh, there's an item box here. Oh, this is the door that has there is I was in the room on the other side, but there was this box blocking the door. I don't know why that was so difficult to say. I'm just gonna put this away because I don't have a grenade launcher. Do I want anything else? I might actually want to take maybe at least a green herb with me. Oh, and another Duralumin case. Forgot I have 2. Uh-huh, I see. Seems like a lot, you know, just to put these in a Duralumin case when there were some like just sitting on top of some crates, you know, whatever, no big deal. There we go, okay. The building where the worm is partying outside. Okay, thank you. So it has an auto and a manual firing mode. I see. So I'm assuming auto it will fire 3-shot bursts. And then manual it will be 1 at a time. Give me those bullets hidden by the camera. Nothing else, just that item box, and then I guess, yeah, this... I guess I can push it from the other side. It's not crazy uncommon. Adding stocks to pistols makes them more stable, especially if they're automatic. I see. I learned something. I know basically nothing about firearms. And worst comes to worst, I could beat someone with the stock. Yeah, I remember this room. Do you remember this room when Steve was on the computer and then he had that little fit? Because he thinks people are inherently unreliable and will betray you. He was very upset at the notion that Claire's brother would come through for her. Do I still have stuff in here?
Please deposit any metallic
Because now I can leave.
in the security box.
I think I do. That's right, I have some good stuff in here. And I actually have room for all of it. Very curious about these BOW gas rounds, since I've never seen anything of the sort before. So of course I'm going to be entirely too paranoid to ever use them. Because what if I need them later? The kind of thing where, you know, you're only going to use it on your New Game Plus playthrough, because only then will you have realized the best fight to have used it on. Yeah, I still have that green herb, so I'll take that. Okay. Cool. Maybe someday I will find that bow gun. I mean, I'm gonna hope so. I'm gonna go back to where the worm was partying by the military training facility. Okay, I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything here. Running down this corridor. Hopefully I got everything out of that weird medical lab slash torture basement. Okay, and then the military training facility, that's where the extinguisher was. Through those gates up at the north, I think. One of these days I need to write up a post putting my thoughts into words about why I find it disorienting navigating through a space like this with the fixed camera. When if I'm dealing with something where the perspective is static, oh hello, gentlemen, why they really do just respawn. I'd rather blah blah. I don't have issue navigating the same way that I do. Please, I'm trying to think and navigate at the same time, and it's not going great. But something about the way the rooms are presented with this fixed camera. This isn't the worm party room. This is where I need to go eventually, but I need to go back to the worm party first. Anyway, the way things are presented just in this camera angle just disorients me somehow. Right, not this door, the other door, the other door, the other door. If I were really in Claire's shoes, I don't think I would get lost like this. But then if I were really in Claire's shoes, I don't know if I would be necessarily as successful. Okay, where actually is the military facility from here? No, it is through there. It is through there. I was thinking, no, I'm too close to the palace, but no, it is through there. Nope, nope. Maybe someday I'll remake that item emote. Okay, so I think this is where I want to go. I think this is where I want to go. Hope I'm going the right way. I'm pretty sure I'm going the right way. May as well draw my own... No, never draw my own map. And unless the game provides me the tools to draw my own map and plunks them right in front of me, i.e. Etrian Odyssey, I will not draw a map. Which is a character flaw. I readily admit that is a character flaw. Okay. This is where the worm party room is. I can't go in here yet. Stopped on a lower floor. I can't use the elevator. I wouldn't say the map's terrible. So not here. Another room. I'm trying to think. What's a really bad video game map I've seen? The little bit I played of Knights of the Old Republic when it was available for like Switch Online members. This is the tank room. I don't think tank room is really where... No, tank room is not where I want to go either. I think. Oh wait, I was in the correct room. Oh, but I need to open... Oh, so the door I need... The one with the gas in it? So that's why I can't find the bow gun anymore. I'm not losing my mind. It was in there. But I can't access it because of the gas that's in the room. So I need to figure out how to ventilate the gas from it. Okay, how do I ventilate the biology room? I mean, there was that ventilation stuff down below. But, what can I do with it? I wasn't able to do anything with it is the thing. Is there something I'm missing on the bottom? Because I don't want to just be running in circles for the next little bit. I just don't want to deal. I don't want to deal. I don't want to deal. I don't want to deal. No. I said. Okay, okay, no. Okay, okay. That took way too many bullets, but we got there. We got there. All right. Yeah, 2D maps that try and show verticality and levels, that's definitely very disorienting. Oh, here! Bad dog. Disclaimer, I like dogs. I like dogs, but Resident Evil dogs do not like me. Ah, here we go. A breaker for the ventilation device. It is currently set to the on position. But this is an indigo... Okay. So I can't... Leon would just shoot it, you know? Well, Resident Evil 4 Leon would shoot it. I don't think RE2 Leon would shoot it. He hasn't gotten to that point yet. But to go back, the little bit I played of Knights of the Old Republic, there's not like a door here, right? No. That map was awful. Like, just the little mini-map you could bring up, I remember thinking it is so zoomed in, it was basically useless. And I had to go look on the internet, like, even though I wasn't planning on playing this game much, because it wasn't really capturing my interest, the story wasn't doing it for me, I had to go on the internet and look. Is there a way to, like, zoom out the mini-map? Is there a way to make it not terrible? No, there is not. Play with mods on the PC or get out. So was the I was in technically the right spot, but because I can't ventilate, there's nothing I can do. Do I need to drop anything off here? Oh, you know what I should do is I should just go back to the murder lab and put the eyeball in. That's what I need to be doing. I don't know what I'm doing. I'll posture check and hydrate. I will do that. Thank you. As we make our way back to the murder lab. You know, for some reason, like I was thinking, gee, I should put that glass eye in that anatomical model in the murder lab. And then I just didn't. You know, let's have a look at it while I'm here. Glass eye. An eyeball model that is made of glass. There you go. Shaped like itself. I don't recall what triggered the shutter closing. Is the thing like the gas leak at the bottom, I assume. Unfortunately, that was the previous week's stream, and as some may say, I have slept since then. Let's see, where is the way back to the airport? What is the way back to the murder room? Okay, it was there, I do believe, so I have to go back to the prison, but I believe it's south there. I don't know what the hardest Resident Evil game would be. Well, that seems like a very subjective thing. Okay, I do want to go this way. You know, I can't... Okay, I just want to make sure, like, I can't call the elevator by pressing that button, right? I had to be sure. I've definitely been burned before in Resident Evil by not examining, you know, some tiny little bit of, I was gonna say the stage. This is not Mario, what am I saying? I am thinking of that room with the x-rays. Ugh, just missed that one little light switch. Good job, me. But that's part of the experience too, I think. More than once I have thought that classic Resident Evil reminds me of old point-and-click adventure games. And the pixel hunt is a long-standing tradition of the old point-and-click adventure games. I mean, you can't figure out how the devil you're supposed to progress, and you spend like 20 minutes to an hour just fruitlessly wandering around, and then you realize, oh, there was like some tiny little thing in a corner of some screen you neglected to click on. Okay, not here. This is... no, yes, here. Okay, I need to go... that's right. Something about the perspective here, again, just messes with me. Hello, dog. Popular opinion you've seen is Code Veronica's on the harder side. I think, too, it might depend on what makes a Resident Evil game difficult for you. Particularly if you look at the old ones combined with the later, more modern Resident Evils. And their different design philosophies. And how the later ones are, say, a lot more action-heavy. If you struggle with really action-focused gameplay, then those would probably be the harder ones for you. Okay. Can we shove it in there? Did I waste my time? There we go! For you, difficulty in video games tend to come in two flavors. Ignorance of progression, or that boss fight. Trademark. I think that's a pretty fair assessment. I'd have to think about my own answer for a bit. Oh, great. Boy, I wish I had my lighter with me. Oh, I wish I had my lighter with me. But that's okay. Claire is a good Samaritan. Hello. Oh, no, the one at your feet, Claire. One at your feet. Ugh. Okay. Nope. Still going. Still going. All right. There you go. Can I take... oh, no, I thought these were like pull axes or something stuck in there. No. Strange devices are on display here. Pixel hunt real. Boy, I have gone through a lot of bullets. I guess that's the problem. Boy, I'm gonna be really sad if I just can't get that bow gun because the shutter went down and I didn't have room to pick it up. What is this? This appears to be an old watermill. I wonder what this weird device was for. I guess it's a device and not a door. All right. A thick curtain has been dropped down. I can't look at these... oh, that's right. Just strange devices. What about this cage? Anything to say about this cage? That's where they put you if you win Mario Party. Maybe Claire is just utterly unaffected by this after seeing Chief Irons' whole torture basement in the Raccoon Police Department. The stone statue is holding some armor. The stone statue is holding a rusted sword. Yoink. Hope you have your tetanus shot. Uh-huh. Oh, Steve would definitely die here. Good thing we're here first. This stone statue's holding a helmet. I feel like we read a hint about this. This stone statue is holding a shield. I don't suppose we have, like, a file that mentions it, do we? That would be really nice if we did. Prisoner's diary. This... I don't think this is it. Yep, Bob screaming. Bob was taken to the torture dungeon. That's the playing manual. I can't open this one. I'm pressing A on it and nothing happens. This one is just broken. Boy, there was a hint about this, I think. Can I push this at all? Oh no, what was the hint? Well, it looks like I can push. I don't know, is that good enough? Maybe not. It's probably gonna like totally reset itself now. Yep. Oh boy, I have, does anybody, I swear there was a file about this. What was it? What was it? Yeah. And for that matter, yeah, well, at least it marks on my map that there is an item I need here. But, oh, I don't remember where the hint to this was. So there was definitely, I remember a hint about this puzzle. Technically, it's an armlet or a clothes helm, not a helmet. I can't believe Resident Evil was factually incorrect. What is this world coming to? All right, the bats. Right, hello, hello, no, pardon me. Okay. Well, I wish I had the file or whatever referred to that puzzle there. I wish it was in my files somewhere. And I have zero recollection of where I read it initially. Ugh. Knox, do you remember? What? I'm having an existential crisis. Not now. You clowns gotta stop respawning. I don't have enough bullets for all of you. Look, when I get my bow gun, it's over. It's over for you all. I've heard more than one person express that Paradise... Sorry, I was gonna say Paradise. No, yeah, Dax said Paradise Eve. No, Parasite Eve. was difficult to get into because of just how egregiously incorrect it is about its portrayal of the mitochondria, but I understand why it would be just too difficult to contend with, but I thought it was very funny. Memory crisis, existential crisis, same thing. Where on earth? Oh. I'm thinking, you know, maybe for now I'll go down to that save box and save. Just because I've done a bunch of stuff, and if I die pathetically while wandering around. Oh.
Deposit any
Oh right,
metallic
this
items you
place.
have in the security box.
Sorry, this is not the side of the facility I thought it was. But I see now. Oh yeah, I want to be in the other side of it. That's why. I think I have items in there, maybe. Actually, no, I think I took those ones out. Because those items had the fire extinguisher in them. I remember putting the extinguisher in with those other items. And the extinguisher is now in my item box. Uh-oh, hi dog. Nope. That's right, pretend they're saying mitochondria. Like, not mitochondria, but mitochondria. It's something completely different. And science, biology, everything does not function the way it does here in our world. This is completely not where I wanted to go. Focus, Mori, please. But I can't remember. It's really not my files. I feel like something like that should be in your files. It's just a playing manual. And why can't I open this one? Oh, okay, no, there is more. Anatomist note, secretary's note. Uh-huh. No, I don't, not here. No, it's just, right, his sister. It's very uncomfortable for his butler. That's right. Demon in your mind. It's not this one. It's not this one. Okay, I guess it would be in here. Okay, not this one. It's not this. Product description, user's pass number memo. Yeah, I remember. What is it? Mr. Careless? Emergency door lock system. I can't because the ventilator doesn't work. Or rather the ventilator, I can't do anything. There's too much gas. Oh. Nothing I can do. My favorite racing game, Burnout Paradise Eve. It's also a murder mystery, Burnout Paradise Eve Killer. I'd play it. Wait, what's user's manual then? All right, the 3D duplicator. Okay, well, I had this hope spot, thinking that it's not in the Allied product description. Why would it be in the Allied product description? That's silly. That's silly. You know, when you're just desperate, like a point-and-click adventure game, desperately going through everything. Ugh. I know I read some document or hints that pertain to that, I swear. But I can't think of where it was. That's not anything I can open. Maybe it was in the palace somewhere? Oh, I wish I had like a screenshot, but no, that would be too smart. There's nothing in the Jeep from this side, right? I don't... Nope, just I cannot proceed from this side. You know, maybe it's a stick shift. She doesn't know how to drive clutch. I can't go, no, I can't go around here. There's a fence. Never mind. Yeah, that's right. My mitochondria taught me how to throw lightning. But then I felt bad about it, and I sealed my powers away. Oh, that's right. This leads to the palace, I remember. That's right. The Bandersnatches high-fiving each other. I can't open this gate from, like, the other side. Oh, this is... We're going back to the worm party room. Oh, okay. I was kind of hoping there was, like, a latch I could lift. Whoops. Oh, man. How much damage did that do? Oh, did map damage. I'm fine. I'm in caution. I mean, I am still having... I'm having a crisis. And I haven't saved. I was going to do that. And then I didn't. Because I can't remember where I read the thing about the swords and rotation. It was somewhere. My map has lost 15 HP. My map needs to walk it off. You, map, have lost 15 HP. Doesn't say anything useful on here, does it? No. Just that I can use it at the military training facility. That's it. Oh, man. I hate the feeling of wandering around. But I'm basically stuck until I can locate where the hint regarding rotating swords was. Maybe in the palace. I don't think, because I've already been poking around this facility quite extensively at the start of the stream. And I haven't come across anything. Actually, while I'm here though, I do have that simple lock. Now that I think about it, there is that room where there's a drawer with a simple lock on it. I don't know if there's going to be anything useful in there. Where are you coming? Where are you coming from? Whoop. Oh, I will hydrate and posture check. Thank you. Boy, I wish I could go in here. Wish I could release the lock anyway. Who cares? It's Umbrella. Who cares about safety in Umbrella? That should be in their slogan, really. Safety is our number 8 concern. The lock has been released. Oh, it's bullets. Yeah, I did need them. I did need the bullets, so it's not like I'm ungrateful. It's quite a mess here, but there's nothing useful here. I was so hoping there was like one thing I forgot to examine. Has anybody left a note maybe about like swords in your security related documents? Anybody? Does anybody maybe have a spare bowgun lying around? No, of course not. Does somebody have some WD-40 to fix the fan? No, they refuse to have that fixed. They like the squeak. Makes them feel alive. I can't phone a friend, can I? The phone is not working. The line is dead. Umbrella, of course, did not pay their phone bill. Is there anywhere else that would be useful for me in here? No, I feel like I should just probably go back to the palace. I am desperately trying to remember where on earth I read that hint, and it was probably in the palace. Nope. Nope. I'm genuinely afeared that the bowgun is just inaccessible to me now, and I will have these arrows cluttering my inventory for the rest of the foreseeable future. But hope springs eternal. Maybe the big portrait in the middle? I don't think so. Well, I mean, worst comes to worst, I could just head over to the palace, I guess, where I started from. I feel like I just wanted my bowgun. That was the big thing. That and to deliver the hemostatic medicine, and I did. I did help our friend Ricardo. I assume that's Ricardo. If it's not Ricardo, I'm very sorry for getting your name wrong, sir. I really wanted that bowgun, and I guess it was not to be. Still don't know what to do with that navy proof. Yeah, not really a lot. Oh well, let's save for now. So many Claires. Okay. I guess I'll put these away for now, even though it pains me greatly, but I mean, what good are they gonna do me? I kind of want to take the knife with me, which feels almost blasphemous at this point, but I don't have a lot of bullets. I could set my gun to manual instead of auto. Probably conserve a little more bullets that way, but whoop. I feel so powerful. Please don't do that. Unless why the memo isn't, like, on his desk or something, is it? I think there was just a memo for opening the clock, though. Please don't, okay? I just... Okay. I am about to die, I think, to this creature. I mean, honestly, I just saved. I don't really, if he kills me, whatever. I assume that's probably meant to be ripping Claire's head off. But her head does not come off, probably for the same reason that the heads of the zombies do not come off when I kick them anymore. But anyway, I thought, wait a minute, using my herbs there would be silly. I just saved. I'm sorry, Claire. I mean, I don't want you to perish, truly. I like you. But, you know, it just seems silly to use a healing item at that point. You understand, right? It was a tactical decision. Okay, pardon me. Claire perishing for the greater good. She understands the importance of min-maxing, right? Clairishing. Oh, I love this spooky ambiance. Oh, hi. Kind of like to examine that fountain behind you, but no, I guess there's nothing for me there. I don't really want to fight you, to be honest. Ow. I don't have a lot of bullets, so I'm just gonna scoot. Oh, that's right. You can do that. It is quite impressive. You can do that. You know, in better circumstances, I'd clap for you. Oh, good bats. Oh, if Claire could pick up, like, this candelabra? No. Why would she do that? That's silly. I should have taken a first aid spray with me. Oh, well, that's silly. Why would I do that? It's okay. Everything's fine. A marble desk. Stone figures and images are placed on it. There is nothing useful here. An assortment of creepy dolls are showcased here. Perhaps these are to the liking of the resident. Ow, please. Maybe if I show them my cool lockpick. What a mess. It was his room. Sorry, I'm sorry for judging. Some armor is on display here. They appear to be very old. Nothing unusual. Ow. Oh, he might rip my head off. Nope, I'm still alive. I just kind of want to see if there's anything useful in here. You know, honestly, if I die in this room, it would be kind of funny. I died just for a save item. You're gonna make me go back for my first aid spray, and I'm not going to if I die, whatever. But you're going to make me go back for my first aid spray. Bats, this is terrible. Various books, politics, literature, science? Nothing useful. Oh, Claire, come on. Not a patron of the arts. Let me up, 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 let me up. Bats can't follow me up here, surely. She's going to succumb to rabies pretty shortly. I think I'm in danger again. But if I perish again, that's okay, because I'll know I don't have to worry about that room with the ink ribbons in it. It's been completely broken. I can't pass through here. Waiting for the rabies to kick in. Oops, I got turned around. Feels like I'm ascending the tower to fight Ganondorf with this. Oh, look, first aid. She's going to die right in front of it. The authentic Mount Moon experience. Where's a repel when you need them? And when I was little, this will not surprise you.
Keep focused, brother. Our enemy is only a little girl. Oh, why is this taking so long?
My apologies, Alexia, but I have been doing my best.
The revival of the Ashford family depends on your success, brother.
I am aware of that, Alexia. I will revive the family name myself and make you the master of the glorious Ashford family.
Do not worry, brother. I will handle them both myself. Who is there? Is someone at the corridor?
What is it, Alexia?
Nothing. I believe I must have been imagining things. Let us go, brother.
Oh, I'm muted. I'm muted. I'm muted. I'm muted. I wasn't saying anything useful. I was drinking water and then realized, oh wait, I need to be back on mic. A large-sized doll, possibly custom-made, when I have to go back and reread everything. I love it when I mute myself to drink water and then I forget to unmute. Teehee. Mostly I was making fun of them for having a window that looks into the corridor. What an odd design choice. Anyway, there's a bust and some books. And history. I mean, we all saw it. Just imagine my dulcet tones reading them out. Chemicals. Professional biology books are piled up here. I went silent and Claire was staring at the doll for 20 seconds. Whoops. I did finish my Mount Moon anecdote, which was just when I was little. I was too cheap to use potions, even though I had several in my inventory. So I would get partway through Mount Moon, and then I would walk all the way back out to use the Pokemon Center repeatedly. And yes, I'm sure that is an infuriating way to play a video game, but that's just how little me was. Sorry you had to look at Claire staring into space for 20 seconds. Maybe we all needed a moment to contemplate our navels. This could have been used to hang clothes on. Yeah, we needed a moment to absorb that spectacular voice acting. How could I ever hope to compete? I want to be a real voice actor, but I mean, to compete with a performance like that, never. Exquisite furnishings decorate the area. There is nothing useful here. Claire just does not care for this posh tat. She has no need for it. This bed seems so low to the ground. It's not really even at Claire's knees. It appears to be a relief. It seems to be a woman's back. Message card. My dear brother, I firmly believe that the glory of the Ashford family will be revived through your courage and strength as an honored soldier. Yours faithfully, Alexia Ashford. All right, I filed the message card into evidence. The music box is locked. The music plate inside has been pulled out. How would you know that if it's locked, Claire? A blue sapphire is embedded by an opening. So I guess I need a Pokemon Sapphire to shove in there. Nothing under the bed, huh? Nothing on, nothing under the bed. All right. You won against the Elite Four using a level 100 Lapras. Did you grind it up to level 100 yourself? How long did it take? A common picture? How could they have a common picture in here? Common pictures are for commoners. Okay, there is a door on the other side to make sure I wasn't losing my mind. You know, you go on mute a little too long. Also, this looks like it's a door, right? It looks so suspect, like I should be able to push this bust. But I guess there's nothing unusual about it. That's true. A window with a view to the corridor is, in terms of Resident Evil architecture, positively benign. Barely worth comment. It's an exposition window for convenient spying. You think she likes dolls? There are gorgeous furnishings here. Nothing useful. The music box is playing a beautiful melody. Something is written on the back of the lid. Red Queen and Blue King return. The path opens. Huh. So, if that raises and lowers the bed, then you can't listen to music while you are sleeping, or you'll be suffocated. You can't sleep, or you'll be suffocated. Oh, is that... It is a ladder. Well, hang on, before I go up there. Let's keep poking around. Silver key. A key made of pure silver. The Ashford family's crest is carved on it. A relief, it seems to resemble a goddess. I wonder if it's connected to the back of the woman in the other room. I'm going to check up this ladder, but I also wonder if stopping the music box here has affected... Oh, the hole in the ceiling has been sealed. Never mind. Has affected the one in the other room. Antique dolls are on display here. They could be Alexia's. But we don't know for sure. Whoops. How do folks here feel about antique dolls? I know some people find them very disquieting. Some people really like them. Maybe it depends on the doll. Oh, I will take that. I don't really like the porcelain baby doll kind of look. I wouldn't say they creep me out. I don't think they're cute. They're kind of grotesque to behold. I see. If it's been locked, perhaps I can use... No? Oh, I kind of thought... Well, it's a good thing we didn't climb in that bed, huh? Oh, you like to draw them. You know, I never thought of doing that. But especially like... Well, I was thinking of like ball-jointed dolls and whatnot, but that's a more different type of doll altogether. I had no idea what a boo-boo? Is that what they are for like the longest time? They kind of remind me a bit of... No? Not here, huh? They remind me a little bit of like Max from Sam and Max, which honestly I think would be a vast improvement. I really can't get up here, huh? So I have this key, but this is sealed, so there's something I can do up here. So what can I use this key on? I'm trying to think what was locked. Hey, you know what? I only really like things when they're plush. That to me, I think is the ideal. I like soft. I think it's like a trend now to have little plush... Alright, the bats. Like a trend to have little plush toys or charms or other accessories out on one's, like, bag. Because I've seen a lot of people now with said things on their handbags and whatnot. And I was surprised, and I feel a little weird about it, because when I was in Vancouver to take the JLPT in December last year, I stopped at, there was a Daiso in the city. I'd never been in one before because we don't have one here. And just as a little souvenir, I bought myself this little, oh, that's right, this is the room of the Bandersnatch. I don't want to be in here. I bought myself a little plush bunny. It's like just the little round head with rabbit ears and a little face. I have a little plush bunny that I bought to put on my bag. And now, like, several months later, now, wow, it's trendy. I'd like my head to remain smack on my shoulders. No. I'm a little rankled by the fact that it's apparently trendy. Okay, I just want to make sure I can't, like, go there. I'm not missing an entrance. Because I don't want people to look at me and think, oh, she's some trend chaser, and I have just been living in my own bubble my entire life. You know what, you're right, I'm a pioneer. I had that thing on in December, and everybody's copping my style. It did seem like it hit really quick. Hello. Goodbye. Ow. Please. I would say, like, I don't know much about trends, but I observe just when I'm out and about at work, downtown, wherever. And I see sort of how people are dressing themselves and what they're carrying. You know, there's little plush creatures everywhere. Okay, so I have this key. Where the heck? I have a key, I have a navy proof. I might take this with me just because I have nothing else with me right now. I'm gonna put these away. Thinking here. There was the basement of the palace. That little submersible. I could maybe investigate there. I still have no idea what the heck I do with this navy proof. But I have a key, I have a navy proof, I have this key card. Just bring him with me. I don't want to be a hipster. Oh, it feels bad, feels icky, feels gross. Put it back. Maybe I just have, oh, hello. I just have bad associations with it. I remember once, was it junior high, high school? I just want to go around this guy. Oh, heck. Stop it. Okay, no, this wasn't the thing with the swords. Where I'd gotten, like, just, here we go, a new pair of shoes. Just some random pair of shoes because I needed new shoes and they were comfy and they fit and I liked their color. And then I got mercilessly teased by a bunch of my peers because apparently they were quote-unquote skater shoes, and because I was not a quote-unquote skater, I was a poser for wearing quote-unquote skater shoes. Like, well, they're just shoes, please. Also, why do you have slot machines in your private residence? One of them is turned on. Are we going gambling? But we don't have any coins, I guess. Oh, these aren't cards. I know, right? But shoe. Shoe. It's just a shoe. I mean, it's most certainly a they problem, but, you know, when you have to listen to it for several hours a day. An antique grand piano. It is designed so it reads out data. It's a very peculiar way of phrasing that. Like it's one of those real pianos where you put in the round reel, the ream of music. The player piano. Couldn't remember the name of it. I should have done a kickflip to prove them wrong. Not even like a kickflip on a skateboard. I mean, I should have kicked upwards and done a backflip from the momentum as I kick off their face. You feel me? I mean, they certainly feel me. Or rather, they feel my shoe in their face. Oh, I can't get down here. I was feeling so accomplished, thinking, oh, I found progress in this casino room. But no, I've just found more ammunition for the bow gun that I don't have. I'm trying to see if there's anything else I can examine in here. I know, right? I can't say I've ever heard anyone actually unironically called a poser aside from that. Like, in retrospect, it was a very weird thing, but, you know, like, teenagers, man. I'm sure tons of them wore those shoes without being a quote-unquote skater. Well, ow. Come on. Now you've made me use 3 bullets on you out of spite, but you're not like dead, and now I have to use more on you. Because it's like the sunken cost fallacy, you know? Okay, you're actually dead? Okay, you're actually dead. Cool. No, I wanted to go in the door. Let me in the door. The sunken bullet fallacy. I've already sunken 3 bullets into the soft, pliant flesh of your torso. Where do I want to go in here? Alright, this is still locked. Gold crest. Okay, so I still can't open that. I mean, I do know where I want to go, but I'm just kind of hoping maybe I'll stumble upon where I swear I read about the rusted sword somewhere. Maybe I'm just losing my mind. Oh yeah, this is the room where Steve almost died. I don't think there's anything else back here. Just, yeah, decorations and whatnot. This could have been Steve's tomb. In another world. Perhaps a better world. I don't know. It remains to be seen what impact Steve has on the story, beyond being really, really funny. Okay, well, nothing left in here for me. Just memories of Steve's tomb. Here we go. Okay, here's something. The lock. Okay, and Yeats. Claire has received a psychic vision, informing her that she does not need this key anymore. I just got here. Do you mind? I just... Oh. I didn't really want to fight these because I feel like they're gonna take so many bullets. Oh, this isn't worth it. Oh, good, they're gonna rip my head off. Please don't do that. Oh, good, are you dead? Did that take like all my bullets? Am I back in danger again? Thank you so much. Oh, you're still alive, are you? Is that a Nintendo GameCube under there? It isn't, but it kind of looks like one. It's a slide projector. It doesn't seem to be working perfectly. Hunk's report. Attention, Mr. Alfred Ashford, head of the facility. Today at 1632, I arrived successfully from the Umbrella Transport Base with the large-scale BOW capsule. Extreme care was taken during transport, and all 108 checkpoints were confirmed condition green in accordance with standard procedures. It is currently being stored in a freezer. There's one thing that I don't understand. We are normally assigned to special missions. Why were we ordered to transport a frozen capsule this time? I understand that this may be classified as top secret, but without knowledge of the contents, our safety could be at risk during the transport. This is especially important if the contents are potentially harmful. We would like to ask you to provide us with more information should we be assigned similar missions in the future. I still remember the good old days that I spent here in the military training center. Nothing has changed since then. We will gear up for the next mission, today at 2300. Umbrella Special Forces Unit, Hunk. I wonder what that stands for. It's got to stand for something, right? It's in all caps. I've heard of Hunk before. I don't know whomst they are. Hey, you work for Umbrella, everything's dangerous. I interrupted their board meeting. Oh ho! The Eagle Plates. A second Eagle Plate. I wish I could, like, take some of the refreshments that have been laid out on the table. There's never anything good. Okay, well that's good. That's some more progress. Kinda actually want to go upstairs and save now. Just in case I get beaten up by a Bandersnatch. Or, chewed on by this fellow again. It's true, he could have really good self-esteem. Maybe that would improve your self-esteem if you wrote your name in all caps. Like, hey, I am really excited to be here. And you should be really excited to read my name. Because I am here, and I'm great. I'm gonna put this navy proof away. I didn't have it out for very long. I was kind of hoping its utility would become obvious to me. Alright, I need to combo that, but doesn't matter right now, because I have nothing to use it with anyway. So whatever. Right, ink ribbon. Ink ribbon. Ink ribbon. There we go. He's one of the survivors from the original Raccoon City outbreak. He's basically a badass who could take a whole city full of zombies with no problems. What a cool dude. You know, he's allowed to write his name in all caps. I'll permit it. I also know, though I have not experienced properly, is tofu? Which I'm trying to remember the details, because I saw a bit of tofu in Resident Evil 2. That it was like a placeholder model to test hitboxes or something. And then they made it playable. And if it gets hit, it like speaks in a Kansai accent, I think. Like I remember it saying like "Nande ne" or something, like "What the heck?" Like I get some very Kansai-esque exclamation. I've also seen it with like Jill's little beret. Very cute. I can't wait to find the bowgun right before the final boss. Now see, the bowgun is the final boss. Oh, there were bolts here. Rusted construction materials are left here. Nope. So I do remember there was one other spot that I could use one of these indigo plates in, but I'm trying to remember where. I know there is like that little indentation at like the top of the mansion, the palace, beneath the big painting, but I think that's where I picked up the initial indigo crest. So that's not me overlooking an obvious indentation. I've already utilized that one, I think. Oh, wrong way. Wrong way. There we go. Oh, Hunk was originally a joke like Tofu, but they wrote him into canon. One of RE3's epilogues mentions him. Oh, wonderful. I mean, apparently I got the best ending to RE3 because it's the one where my boy Barry shows up. But it's cool that Hunk is canonized in another one. I'm trying to remember what was in here, since I haven't been here since last week. It's like a whole different world a week ago. Oh, I can go through here. Just gonna lift that shutter right up. That's right, there was something preventing me from progress here, I think. There was also a crane that I'd moved. Yeah, that's locked down there. Why is it locked? Oh. You know, you don't really have to be on here. I was doing okay on my own. I mean, if you want to keep me company, it's very gentlemanly of you, but I can promise I am alright. Let's see. Is there anything in here? Anything left for me here? I don't think so. And that's broken like everything else. Keyhole read K402. Okay. No notes about a sword, I suppose, huh? Maybe I'm just imagining it. I really didn't read a hint. Alright, and this is where I think I already moved the crane successfully, yeah. Where on earth do I take this crest? Yeah, and the lever's missing. That's right. That's why I couldn't do anything here, because the lever's missing. Somebody stole it. It's like locking up your bike to find someone has stolen the tires, except you lock up your lever and someone has stolen the lever, I guess. It's really rough out here, you know, in Umbrella. Sometimes they just, like, steal whole scientists. Like, security's that bad. In broad daylight. Nope. 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 Hello, Arowana. The sole light of my life right now. It's just you, Arowana. Can I mess with this? Can I mess with anything over here? Possibly a control system of the airport. Possibly. Ah, that's right. There's things. I can't mess with this because I'm missing things. Okay, so my problem right now is I need to figure out where to take this indigo plate. I need to figure out how on earth maybe I just need to keep turning it. You know, I feel like you were supposed to turn it a certain amount and or have it face a certain direction. So I was unwilling to mess with it, to trial and error it, thinking, well, if I don't do it precisely correctly, it's just going to kill Claire. And I would prefer not to kill Claire. I like Claire. But when you get to that point where you're like, well, I need progress. I might as well try something boneheaded. I probably did just have to keep rotating it, huh? But you know, you learn, right? This is why we play video games. Well, I don't know about you. I play video games to learn. And to keep myself humble. To broadcast my failures for all to see. And so, sometimes I do cool things, I think. It's a silly thing, but sometimes I get a little antsy thinking, oh no, I spent too long without making progress. Now everybody is shaking their heads and rolling their eyes. Because of course in this Horror analogy. Well, sorry, if you want to call it that. Is that everybody is a Resident Evil expert except for me. But sometimes then I'll watch other streamers that I enjoy, and I'll see them play through games for the first time. Nope, nope, nope. And in a lot of games, they'll... Please don't do that. They will spend time... I have to think about where I'm going. They'll spend time bumbling around, trying to figure out where to go next. And sometimes there will be large stretches without progress because they're trying to figure things out. And I think, I don't mind. I'm having a good time chilling and watching them figure it out. And I think, yeah, when I played this game, I spent a long time figuring it out too. Somehow, you know, I guess it's just human nature to hold yourself to completely different standards. That's right, that's why we have the clips. So we can have these little moments of me doing something embarrassing and or cool whenever you need that little dopamine hit. Whoops, whoops. Just reminding myself. Okay, yeah, this way. Just this place in particular. Something about this place in particular. All the doors just blend into one another. Yeah, I think that's a good way of phrasing it. We consider ourselves the exception to our own patients. Okay, so I'm gonna go back. Was it the torture murder basement now? I'm thinking about it with the sword? It was the torture murder basement, right? With the sword? No? Oh, Maury, please. Well, anyway, there's a save point directly in front of me, so I'm gonna go make use of that in case... Oh, wow, that was impressive. In case my gambit fails. I absolutely did not do anything cool. I've done nothing cool. I can hear you. I hear it hurgling. No, the thing is, I know where the bowgun is. Unfortunately, the bowgun is currently inaccessible to me. The room it is in is flooded with gas of some sort, and I cannot get in there. Because the gas needs to be ventilated, and I haven't figured out how to ventilate the gas. I thought maybe I got to a place where I could do it. It just says the lever is on, and that's it. I keep thinking I should be able to read that. Like, this looks like a file I should be able to read. I do think the hawk emblem that I used to open the door to the military facility was there. So I suppose you go, oh, a file. You go to try and examine the file. Surprise, there's an emblem in the drawer. But that file's still kind of bothering me. Are you talking football? Okay. Well, I'm gonna look in the murder basement anyway. Oh, go in the door. Go in the door. Unfortunately, condors are not possible in any of the Mario Golf games because, to my knowledge, none of the holes are par 6. I feel like there's maybe one hole in Toadstool Tour where Petey can get a hole in one on a par 5 course. I think. Yeah, no, this is the right way. I remember griping, like, I'm gonna have to go past all the bats to get back to where the sword is. There should be a cassowary in golf. Maybe we should just make our own golf with our own birds. I mean, look, golf has been a sport for centuries at this point. I think maybe it's time to shake up the formula. We need new birds. Alright, so Claire may die in the process of this, but this is okay. I mean, it's not okay, but it's okay. I'm just gonna look at the sword real quick. Rusted sword. It's rusted and cannot be used as a weapon. Give it to Steve. Maybe he'll give himself tetanus. Alright. I was pushing it the other way this time, or that, before. I'm gonna push it this way. I don't know if it matters. Oh, nope, Claire. Uh-oh. You know, maybe I should reset this. I feel like maybe the gas is getting a little high. Anything can be used as a weapon if you hit something with it hard enough. There might be certain things, though, where in an attempt to use it as a weapon, you might wind up injuring yourself more than your intended opponent. Hole-in-one should be a Kiwi. Kiwis are adorable. Great choice. I just have to keep holding up. My brain is like, I really did just have to keep pushing it. God. Well, no, wait, no. I did it before and I pushed further than this and the gas still happened. Or did I, stop, one prematurely? Well, you know, it's all part of the process. It's all part of the process. I'm so sorry to any Code Veronica fans who are probably grabbing their heads and shaking their heads in agony. I'm so sorry. Please don't throw tomatoes at me. Maybe throw eggs at me if you want, I guess. The statue is made of iron. I'm gonna climb in here. There's a hole in its chest. Let me in. Oh, I can't even do anything here. Oh. I can't. No, I can't shove the sword in. Oh. I was kind of hoping I could shove the sword in. Oh, I can. I wasn't standing in the right spot. Okay. I'm sorry. Kind of expected it. You're not special. Ooh, but there's music behind you. Get down. I guess they're right. It really can't be used as a weapon. That is not an effective sword. Great, and she's in danger. Claire, I'm so sorry. I've just been handling you so poorly today. Last week was going okay, but now this week it's just been a mess, really. The piano roll. Okay. That's progress. That's something. Roll paper that is used for an autoplay piano. If you set it, the music on the paper will be played. All right, and now we go back to the palace. At least now I know where the room in the palace is. The weird little casino room for some reason. I don't know why I'm getting fixated on the oddity of the casino room with its array of slot machines as being the most peculiar thing in the palace, when I mean there's all these rooms of torture, and yet the VLTs are what's bothering you? I don't know, they just seem tacky and out of place. You think the piano roll is going to be Moonlight Sonata, you know, for old time's sake? I mean, we do have the lockpick as well, so we really are just channeling Jill at this point. We are following in our senpai's footsteps. Oh, nope. All right, that's the nailed down door. I wish Claire could be equipped with a can of red spray paint. Just so she could put a big red X on the doors that you can't go through. Just for my reference. Oh, posture check and hydrate. I will do that. Thank you. Big stretch. And I'll even unmute myself this time. If I take any longer, they're gonna have this bridge repaired before I'm done. Whoop. Come on, Claire. There we go. In her defense, I was a little wary of the fire. Okay, just this way, please. Please don't rip my head off. No! It's like a cat trying to stick their paw into your bowl of cereal. And you have to keep moving their paw away. No! The Cheerios are not for you.
Greetings. You must be the lovely Claire Redfield.
Cheerios aren't for you either,
Who are
Wesker.
you?
Let's just say that I'm a ghost, coming back to haunt your dear brother.
Wesker?
It seems there's not much explaining to do, is there? I was the one who attacked this island. Who'd have thought you'd be hanging about? All the better for me. Now that the cat dragged in this nice surprise, your ever so caring brother will definitely show up. I must thank you for being such good bait.
I don't know what went on between you two, but you have him all wrong. My brother is not the kind of person you think he is.
I despise Chris.
What are you gonna do to him?
Oh, how your brother will weep to see you die. What? What is it? Stay there. I'm coming. It appears you may be of some further use to me. I'm going to let you live a little longer.
I can't believe we just got backhanded by Johnny Bravo. What a night. Caution. Not great. That scene was added in this version, like the GameCube version, you mean? This is technically Code Veronica X. Wesker to me is a funny character. However, he's not really funny until Resident Evil 5. I think it was DC Douglas voicing him in that one, and incredible job. And I mean like genuinely incredible, not like Steve incredible. No, I mean like genuinely. All right, piano. All right, maybe it's gonna be some nice ragtime. Play us a little Super Mario World. Oh. Zero escape ass puzzle. Take the King Ant object. I assume I probably have to take this to the bedroom in the private residence. A King Ant object that contains a blue sapphire. I hope I don't have to like look at it at a specific angle to have Claire pry the sapphire out. Oh, I should have been the entertainer. Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. We used to have a music box that played that music. It was a cute little sculpture of an orange kitty with a big ball of yarn in its paws. And I think maybe like a little mouse or something on top of the yarn, and you wound the music box by twisting the yarn. I'm gonna bring this with me just in case. And you know, I feel like I've been so decadent with my saves. Feels a little bad. But whatever. If I run out of resources, then I suck it up and reload an earlier save. That's why we use multiple slots. A good habit to get into if a game allows you to make multiple save slots is to take advantage of that. Come on. Just, like, before I can get through, it's like you go to a family reunion and there's always that one uncle that has to ruffle your hair. Please, no, I'm just trying to get through before Uncle Peter can grab. Nope. Hey, Claire, how you doing? Oh, you gotten so big, Claire. How was school, Claire? You found yourself a boyfriend yet, Claire? You know what you're gonna do for work, Claire? It could be a Claire. Although the Bandersnatch is gone. And that's convenient. I did want to poke around this area. Creepy stone statues are lined up here. Oh, no, never mind. Just kidding. Well, thank you for giving me a moment to sort of peek around. Nope. Oh, hello. Don't do that, please. I don't think there's anything else for me on this main level, right? There's that room on the... What's the room on the right? Is that like the conference room? Oh, boy. Oh, man. Sometimes I feel like a little baby playing, hang on, I should probably heal. Playing, the game with the tank controls. You know, I've spent so much of my life playing video games, and I like to think my hand-eye coordination, my dexterity are quite well honed at this point. And yet, you know, just tank controls. You give me tank controls, and then everything falls apart. I've not commented on it, by the way, but that's a cool statue. Sculpture. Art piece. I think the blue one was this room. Get down. Scoot, scoot. No, please, please, please. Stop. I don't know about the rest of you, but I detested it during like family gatherings when, you know, you'd be told like, okay, you know, you gotta go give them a hug and all that. And not like I object to you know, giving hugs to family members per se, but I'm a kind of child who I'm not a very huggy person. So you gotta ask nicely, and I feel like you have to give the child the autonomy to say, no thank you, I prefer not to actually. There we go. The music box lid is open. Alright. And now hopefully I can retrieve the disc from the other one without having to go on another wild goose chase. Hang on, I know there's one of you. I can hear more shuffling. I'm gonna turn this corner and get grabbed. Nope, nope. Stop it. Nope. Okay, now I should finish him off. There we go. Okay. Oh, it's locked. Is there a way to open this? And the hole is still sealed. What am I missing? I don't think I've examined this one. Indigo blue plate portion appears to be made of special alloy. Huh, I wonder if that means I could take it through the security checkpoint. The metal detector, if it's made of that same like TG01 alloy. Although I don't know why I'd want to do that. I just wonder if I could. Oh man, that's frustrating. Oh boy. As a Hispanic, it is considered disrespectful to not hug and kiss family members, and you are also asked for their blessings. Oh boy. Yeah, that's gotta feel really awkward if you have like a particularly fraught relationship with any family members. What am I missing? Nothing useful, really nothing useful. Music box lid is open. Oh, what am I missing? I wish I could push this out of the way. Like, it looks like I ought to be able to so I can snoop in this closet, but I can't. Why would you put the mannequin right in front of your wardrobe? And I can see, too, that there's a ladder on top of this bed. Thinking here. What else can I do, then? This is open, and there's nothing else I can do, as far as I can tell. Yeah, why is her height listed as 5.545 feet? It's very, very granular, isn't it? I guess when they took her measurements at her yearly physical, the doctor was insistent, no, we need, like, we need to measure down to the last atom. Can I maybe push anything here? Anything else I could... Can't get next to this. History, nothing unusual about it. That just makes me think, of course there's something unusual about it, but I can't push it. No one inside, if only I could shoot it. Well, at least the zombies do not respawn, which I appreciate. And I don't see any other rooms on this map. So what am I missing here? Probably a key in some other place. Or the fear, somehow, is that I still needed the silver key. Yet the game let me yeet the key. But evidently I need just the red ants to go with it. Just where to find it? Let me think here. Let me pour over my map as well. See if there's any more items being highlighted that I've yet to pick up. Nothing on here. Just more locked doors. So what else can I do here? Where else was I able to use this indigo crest? That's the other thing bothering me, is I swear I've seen some other place where you could put one, but I don't remember where it is. Boy, maybe I should have played this on Tuesday instead of Chibi Robo. Except I don't regret that. Chibi Robo was really cute. I'm really glad I played Chibi Robo. Completely broken, can't pass through here. Oh, hey, bro. I hope you are doing well and feeling less lost, you know, like in life, than I am. By which I mean Claire. By which I mean gentlemen. Gentlemen! Alright, and I think the only thing in this room was the single Bandersnatch and the ink ribbons. Pardon me, pardon me, pardon me. You know, on the subject of Claire's height, on a similar note, I've noticed in a lot of media, whenever they try to list... I can't go anywhere else up here, right? No, when they try to list, like, a character's height and weight, you know, and even age, their measurements feel completely arbitrary. Ah, please. Ah, come on. Like, where did you pull these numbers from? Kind of arbitrary. Like, it'll say a character will be like 5'8" or something, and they'll be like 110 pounds. And I think that's dangerously underweight. But stuff like that's very common, or, you know, like, especially in, like, I know JRPGs, but probably really, I think JRPGs, but really adventure stories around the world where all the characters are, you know, like, well established, like military veterans or something. Like, they just have a ton of experience under their belts, and they'll be like 16. Age 288.2 months. Hang on, no, what was I doing? I was gonna pull out... So I'm in caution, and I don't have a lot of bullets. Not great, not great. There is that fear that I'm gonna run out of resources, but you reload an earlier save. You know, I'm gonna take this with me, because I still don't know what I need to do with it. So I'm gonna bring it with me, and maybe I'll bring the knife. I also assume at some point we will need that empty extinguisher when we find some extinguishants to fill it with. Because Claire has not decided that we must yeet it into the ether. I'm certainly terrible at gauging height-weight ratios as well. I would profess no expertise in that area. Actually, you know, I'm gonna go back in here and I'm just gonna double check the crest thing. Cause now maybe I'm off my rocker. What do you mean you have coworkers younger than the GameCube? That can't be right. Factually incorrect. Where? Okay, actually now I'm realizing, where did I see the indent for the crest? Not here. Fancy little balcony though. So I guess like you can look down at the peasants in your foyer while you play like blackjack, baccarat, and slots, and your cheap little slot machines. What do you mean time is real? I love how I can't remember where anything is. Why can I not remember where anything is? Nope, nothing useful. Pretty sure I'd clean this area out, but you know, it's, you get desperate and you're like, well, gotta rub my face against it. Okay, thinking. Where can I go? Where have I seen where I can put crests? Well, he just has his whole, well, you know, I was gonna say he has a whole submarine, but he's also got a whole tank and all those rooms of like military paraphernalia, so I shouldn't be surprised. Rich people. You know what? While I'm here, while I'm trying to think, because my brother, I know he'll know. I mentioned this during Chibi Robo, but if any of you have ever listened to the podcast The Adventure Zone, specifically the first arc of it, the balance arc, like the very first arc of that, the villain Magic Brian, the voice that Griffin McElroy does for Magic Brian is basically what Alfred Ashford sounds like. So If you don't know the Adventure Zone, you're gonna be like, what do you mean Magic Brian? But if you do know the Adventure Zone, trust, it's the same voice. As soon as I had it pointed out to me, I realized, oh, no, that's it. That's the guy. I'm trying to think, where else can I go? Time is a social construct and we are not social. That, I think, is the main problem with time, isn't it? Maybe it was in here? Like, where the submarine was? Come on. There's this tiny part of me, a tiny part of my brain that's like, I want to drown my sorrows by playing Peak. I don't know where to go. I want to play Peak, because at least in Peak I know where I need to go, which is up. Until I take yet another lava bath. But it's okay. The lava bath is part of the journey. This is just airport on map. I wonder how much money the Ashford family has. Probably more than I could possibly fathom, I'm sure. There's nothing here, right? No. Become spaghetti. To go through a black hole. I guess I should have read the bit about the black hole before the become spaghetti bit. Nothing I can do on here, right? Like buttons I can press on the security desk. Nothing I can do here. Hello, Arowana, light of my life. A nudge in a direct, yes. Because I hate just running in circles. Or I'm like, where the devil am I going? Yeah, this. Yeah, that's right, I can't, something is missing. This doesn't fit, no. Does this fit? It fits? Oh. But I need more of them? I need more, okay. I need more of them. Well, that's good. I'm glad I figured out where to put that. So now there was one less thing cluttering up my inventory. That's progress. It's progress. Now, where am I actually going? What do you think, Arowana? Boy, I feel bad for this fish. It needs some enrichment for its tank. Some plants. Maybe a cool rock to hide under, like a skull. I don't know why I'm going back here. The problem here is that there's a lever missing. That some Yahoo has stolen the lever. And I cannot operate the device. I don't think the recession I am imagining. This isn't anything, is it? No, I can't pick this up. But I don't think anything in my inventory will let me utilize the lever unless I'm supposed to shove my combat knife into the spot where the lever is and then utilize that instead. And you know what? If that's a solution and I'm walking away, I'll take that L. Boy, I'm sleepy. I gotta stop yawning. But I don't want to go to bed before I figure out where I'm going. You could still draw with an Arowana with a skull stuck on its head. And if you try and draw it and you don't like how your Arowana with the skull stuck on its head turned out, then you draw another Arowana with a skull stuck on its head. And if you don't like how that one turned out, then you draw another Arowana with a skull stuck on its head. And if you don't like how that one turned out, maybe take a little break. Rest your hands a bit. But then you draw another Arowana. Maybe with a different hat. Maybe you think, you know what, I don't want to draw a skull, actually. It's a little too complicated for what I'm trying to do. And I can't get the angle just right. I have to make sure I didn't leave anything behind in there. Maybe the arowana needs a little beanie instead. Or Alfred was shooting at me from outside. I remember where he was shooting me in his mansion. Shooting at me from outside. The dogs. Okay, thinking where the dogs were. Come on, brain. So it wouldn't be... It's not through the palace on the other side of the palace, is it? Why can't I can visualize where the dogs are, but like trying to visualize where the dogs connect to everything else. The dogs are just this nebulous shape. I'm looking at this map going like, well, no, there were dogs in the top right, but not... This is not the dog room that we need. These are not the dogs that we deserve. Maybe they are the dogs we deserve. Oh, big yawn. Staring at my map. Where? I don't think it was through here. Would it have been back in the military training facility? It would make the most sense. I think it was. Was it in the military training facility? Boy, that big gap on the left side. Like just that big square open gap. And that leftmost room is bothering me. A hole in my map. Okay. Well, we're gonna go there and figure it out. We're gonna hope that it's progress. Because I do want to find progress before I call it an evening. But even if we don't find progress before I call it an evening, we can at least say we've gotten backhanded by Johnny Bravo. Not many can claim that. Nope. Faster than light travel was unlocked by exactly this conundrum. Gotta make a quick jump through the dog dimension, or the dog mention. You know, because we don't have time to say dog dimension. Okay. Where were the dogs? I have to think about where the dogs were. Not here, I don't think. Not in the back. I don't think there's anything useful upstairs for me here. And yeah, I can't get through there because that's a one-way door. That squeaking of the fan is just like the cage squeaking sound effect in Rayman 2. And I've said that already, I know, but I still think of it. I need to bust the cage. There's some lums in there. Oh, here we go. Yeah, dogs. This is the dog. Oh, yeah, walk into the fire. Yeah, I remember being stymied here too, thinking this was progress. I don't know why I'm going down here. I guess just to torment myself further, be like, oh, the breaker for the ventilation device, it's set to on. And then it's nothing. I can't get through here because I don't have an indigo card reader. Wish I could like smash this. And then the card is inside, but no, that's not it. You know, this too, I think, is an important part of old Resident Evil, of video games generally, is thinking, finally, my God, I've made progress. This is locked, yeah. Finally, my God, I've made progress. Oh, it's here. Oh, it is here. It was the thing I'm thinking of. Here we go. Here we go. I thought this is where I got the first one. So I just ignored it. This is a card key shining in indigo blue. You can use this at the military training facility. It's an emergency card. Don't lose it. Okay, but where is Alfred's credit card? That's what I really want. And of course, the wacky numbers on the back. If I love that my god progress at last feeling, may you recommend La Mulana. I've thought about it before. I am intrigued. Alright. Well, this is open, so that's convenient. Yep. This is still, you know, still just leaking everywhere. You know, it'd be cool if, like, that worked properly. Okay. Well, that's lit up in green now. Thinking a little bit about Ace Attorney as well when I think about my god, progress at last. If you've ever played an Ace Attorney and you're just trying to figure out, okay, what do I need to do to... Oh, this is a grenade launcher, it's not a shotgun. Okay. Anyway, you're trying to figure out, my god, what do I need to do to advance the plot? Like, what piece of evidence have I not shown to some witness? What have I not clicked on in some scene somewhere? And you're just desperately going anywhere, trying to advance the story, and then finally, that little pop-up, the text appears that says the date and time and location in an Ace Attorney game, and you think, oh, thank God, progress. If you've played an Ace Attorney game, I'm sure you know that feeling intimately. I can't look at anything else in here? What is this, I wonder? What is the best version of La Mulana to play? Ooh, I hear an OSHA violation. I see some OSHA violations. Whoa, whoa. I didn't actually mean to climb up here, but you know what? Yeah, it was... It was a tactical maneuver. So I could have the high ground, you know, where I got smacked. Well, now I know where I'm going. So that should be okay. I will have to put the ant back. But I don't really have to worry about that right now, actually, because I can't do anything with it. Because I do believe, correct me if I'm misremembering, that using the king ant object on the music box simply opens it. And I had this feeling of, oh, thank God, progress. Only to discover, no, actually, you're still missing a component. The version on consoles nowadays is probably the best, with a few changes from the PC version that make it a little more user-friendly. Does one need to have, like, a working knowledge of MSX titles to... not appreciate it per se, but to, I guess, just understand what it's trying to do. Or maybe not understand, but just to solve its puzzles. I love games that have knowledge-based progression. I've heard a few people try and use the term Metroidvania. I don't think that's gonna stick, but I do kind of wish there was a handy term for that sort of thing, like Tunic, like Animal Well, because I really enjoyed those. I don't enjoy puzzles that require outside knowledge in order to solve them, where you're required to have knowledge specifically from outside the game to do it. Now, granted, it might depend on, oh, which door was it? This one, I think? Like, it might depend on the context of the puzzle. You know, take everything I say with a grain of salt, and that there can always be exceptions, like old point-and-click adventure games that would use feelies for copy protection, if you are familiar with that phenomenon, to ensure that someone couldn't play with a pirated copy. They would have puzzles in the game that you were required to use information in the manual to solve. So if you were playing a cracked copy on a disc and didn't have the manual, you wouldn't be able to get through the puzzle. Or at least that's what the developers were anticipating. But for the most part, I don't like it if a game requires you to do outside research to solve its puzzles, because I like that self-contained puzzle experience. And it kind of spoils that atmosphere for me, I guess. Anyway, okay, where Where am I taking this again? I have this card back. I have to remember where I'm going. MSX knowledge unnecessary. Excellent. Oh, right, not here. Not the squeaky fan room. Forget that. Oh, right, I left too soon. I remember now. Here we go. Don't step into the fire. Has anyone here played, what's it called? Blueprints, I think? The roguelike puzzle game? I've never seen it played, and I don't want to see it played because if it's a puzzle game, I don't want to know how the puzzles are solved. But I'm curious about it. I do love me a good puzzle. Oh, interesting. There's so many games I want to play, but they're so expensive. It's like I don't want to. Oh no, I didn't want to go in here. I don't want to you know, get another big purchase without finishing my current projects. Like, so my current PC game project for when my back lets me sit at the computer is Clair Obscur, although more recently I've been playing Peak because it's a good low energy game. But I've also I did start playing Silk Song. I did get it the other day. I am a big Hollow Knight fan, if one was not aware. And don't worry, I will not talk about Silk Song at all. That would be very hypocritical. Okay. Nope. No, I'd really prefer not to die in here again. The switch is broken. I'd really prefer not to die in here again. Oh, there's rounds in this. Okay, good. I thought I wouldn't be able to use it, because I don't have anything with me. Come on, please, just get rid of them before Claire dies. That's all I ask. That's all I ask. That's all I ask of you. Thank you. Am I in danger? No, I'm still fine. You know what? That's pretty good. Can I do anything up here? No, but I do see the bow gun powder up there. I wonder if I can push any of the crates. Or a control panel for the turntable. There's no power. Antechamber. Okay, I gotta remember that one too. Oh, this is a door. I killed the high five guys. Antibacterial work clothes are stored here. We're not gonna put those on. It appears to have been destroyed violently. It's possible that the T-virus leaked from here. Oh, is this the room that we were supposed to vent gas from? The automatic door is locked. Yep. Something about like a skeleton in the back of the room that would have a code on it. And Mr. Careless, but then the room got locked down. Oh, what's this? Reminding me of what I do not have. Ooh, the console versions of La Milana have the chiptune soundtrack to switch to. That is a nice bonus. Okay, well, what can I do in here? I can't operate it because it's sealed. Okay, I think there's another place where I can use this indigo key card. I just have to think of where. That switch is broken, and this has no power, so I can't turn the tables. What if anything else here is lit up in green now that I have this card? To show something that's accessible to me now. That would be convenient. Just making sure I'm not missing anything. Okay, here we go. In the military training facility. On the second floor. Okay. Maybe I should have done that in a room where we didn't have to hear the irritating buzzing of electricity. Has anyone here played Lorelei and the Laser Eyes? I played through that one between Christmas and New Year's last year, and I quite liked it. Oh, okay, so yeah, this is the other side of that turntable. Okay. The puzzles in that one are very, very number heavy. Not necessarily mathematical, but they use a lot of numbers. But I quite like that one. If you are a quote-unquote puzzle freak, I would recommend that one. Cool visual design, too. Oh, that's right. I was trying to remember where these were. The lock has been released. You are free to go. I will take the acid rounds. Okay, yeah, nothing else here for me. What is the fastest way? I need to take that elevator in the military training facility. Where was the elevator to the top? Like there was that elevator that went from the basement to, was it that, I think it's that pink box over yonder? Right, Lorelei and the Laser Eyes has a very striking visual design style with the monochromatic, but then the hot pink cut through as well. It's also cool, you can actually play it entirely one-handed, as the controls are just move button. Although I wish they'd put a cancel button so you could back out of menus a little easier. The menuing is a little irritating sometimes. Here we go. I don't know why it's funny. We unlock it. There's the little jump scare, and then, oh, you no longer need the emblem card. I'm just gonna like tuck it into his pocket. It's yours now. Oh, we're gonna watch some top secret, I was gonna say financial documents. I really want to see top secret Umbrella financial documents. The Albinoid. Description. A creature which is created by injecting the T-virus into the genes of a salamander. Characteristics. Similar to a normal amphibian, an albinoid's body will change as it grows with age. When young, an albinoid is small in size, but it can grow to over 7 feet in a very short time frame, 10+ hours. They possess high mobility and are able to discharge electricity. These characteristics are most notable when they are underwater in their adult form. Well, we're never going to meet one of those, so I don't know why they would show us that. That's hardly relevant. A lot of the numbers, there are numerical-based locks. So most of the locks that you unlock in that game are based on numbers. Oh, the army, I see. I see there is a theme. Biohazard breakout in the bioexperiment room. Can I pan the camera? Oh, I can. Nice. Oh, sucks for that guy. Is that a cool skeleton? Oh, that must be... There is a number. The number 1126 is written here. November 26th. 11月26日 かな? I think. The bioexperiment room is finished ventilating. Oh, really? Oh, so I didn't have to do anything. The pass-numbered door lock system has been enabled. Okay, well, I guess I was fussing over that ventilator for nothing. I will take these. I would very much like these. I've had my hair rumpled by my uncles. The lock has been released. Ciao. Oh, we're out here, I see. Okay. Ah. Hang on, I'm just peering at my map. Yeah, I'm gonna go this way. 'Cause I can save. What a place to hang a picture of a skeletal pirate. Maybe it's like a motivational poster. I'm not an Umbrella scientist. I can't say what motivates them. Surely only the most singular minds work for Umbrella. It's a morale boost. I'm gonna stash these for now, but I'll take out my other regular grenade rounds. Why not? And I'm gonna put. Well, actually, thinking here. You know, I'm gonna put these away. Make some inventory space. I'm gonna put this away for now. Now that I know where the proofs are meant to be used. So now I guess what I got, the Navy, the Army, I guess I need some sort of Air Force proof. And do I want to pop a save? I feel like I've been popping way too many saves. I'm getting too complacent here. Maybe before I stop for the night, before I do my final save, I'm finally going to go retrieve my bow gun now that the room has finished venting. This will definitely not backfire, and I will definitely not regret only approaching this with a grenade launcher and 14 shells to my name. This will be fine. I'm willing it into existence. Claire has suffered enough tonight, and only sometimes through the power of my hand. No more dogs, please. No more dogs, please. What is the fastest way? Okay, I can see that. I guess just this way. I can see that door is unlocked. I do very much like that. That when a door is now openable, it does flash green. Appreciate that. And we don't have to listen to the beep, beep, beep of the siren anymore. Bliss. Do I get to eat this card? Yes. Everything's coming up, Claire. Okay. So this is locked. The doorknob is missing. I was gonna say, what key was it? No, the knob is just gone. How foolish of me to not remember that. Hello, I'm here to claim my bow gun. Why didn't I bring any bolts with me? There it is. There it is. There. Oh, and it's got 30 bolts. It took what? Almost 3 hours what we got it. It's a blood stain. Were they conducting animal experiments here? I guess I can't see like the cool pirate from here, huh? Door lock system active. Oop. All right. Knock, knock. Pizza delivery. Pizza meat, specifically. Experimental objects may have been put inside. Oh, acid rounds. It's cracked. Maybe something escaped through the crack? You think something escaped here? He is already dead. Nice shoes. I feel like maybe at some point... Was I supposed to peek in the window here and then see this guy die horribly and then I didn't? But the flag to... I trip whatever flag causes this escape. Oh. So we were supposed to witness this man die and I just didn't. There's nothing useful. Well, I'm not complicit in his death. Oh, I could take it. I could just take the skeleton picture.
Contamination detected. Level.
You want to see my cool skeleton picture? Oh, look at him go. Oh, he's zooming. Oh, I have to leave? Ow, what the heck? Well, I'm not immediately about to die, so that's good, but... Actually, wait, let me look at my cool skeleton first. A human skeleton is outlined in blood. That was just a nice sunset. Oh. There was that room where I got the indigo crest. Heck, ow, please. Uh-oh. Why is it not moving? Uh-oh. It froze. Uh-oh. 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 It is frozen. No! No! I'll just do this one thing before I save. Oh, bother. Welp. Yep, not like this. My very real GameCube couldn't take the anxiety. It's trying to transition to the battle screen. Welp, might just have to reset. Welp. Oh, I can't even reset it. Okay, I could stop it. You gonna let me reset? No, it does not let me reset. It is like super frozen. The music's good. Maybe I should call it a stream here and then I'll just catch up off camera. That might be better. Not all games have such good freeze music, it's true. Can we get like the awful easy listening music that they put for the hold music at my doctor's office? Can we replace it with this? The totally legit GameCube has stopped working. I'm not actually bothered. It won't take very long to get back because I think the biggest thing with Resident Evil, anytime you eat a death in Resident Evil, really, you think, oh man, I gotta go back. But then you think, well, I know where I'm going now, so it doesn't take as long because there's less bumbling, right? So I can just play this off stream and then we will... Actually, no, I shouldn't, because this is not a save point. I don't want to, like, get here... Okay, now hang on. I'm just gonna have to stop this wholesale. There we go. I'll just stop it wholesale and open it again. I know where the bow gun is. I thought I could just leave it for next time, but then I thought, wait, no, that's gonna be an awkward place to reload the stream or to restart the stream. So never mind. We're gonna keep going for a bit. And once OBS remembers what Code Veronica looks like, there we go. The bow gun is too powerful. It's like, what do you mean? What do you mean you finally found the bow gun you spent like all stream looking for? We can't be having that. Oop. Okay. For the, I think the third time now. Okay, what do I got here? The third time. Okay, I'm gonna put this away. I do need this. You know what? Why don't I just take these with me? Why not? The game is trying to recover its favorite pirate Skelly picture. It was so delighted it wanted to preserve that moment forever. The moment of Claire having that picture in her pocket. The universe cannot be allowed to continue to an eventual state where Claire will no longer have the cool skeleton picture in her pocket. Okay, so for the third time, we're going to go back to the military training facility, past the dog room. The bowgun is the game's most coveted treasure, enough for it to crash on me. I liked the bowgun in Resident Evil 2 because it made me laugh. That's basically, it made me laugh using it. I've heard, after the fact, I've heard people express that the bowgun is not really a well-liked weapon. I guess it's underpowered. Particularly that in that Leon gets the shotgun, and Claire Claire gets the bow gun instead, and the shotgun is seen as the superior option. And that the bow gun's primary utility, whatever you want to call it, is it doesn't alert lickers because it doesn't make enough noise. But, alright, I gotta... There we go, I gotta actually use it. I find in so many of the places you encounter lickers, you don't really have enough room to maneuver around them anyway without bonking into them. So it's like, you know, what's the point, really? Why be stealthy? Just shoot them and get it over with. Or just be me and just run around them, which... Oh, wait, no, not this room. No, I needed to go downstairs. I need to go downstairs. Down the stairs. There we go. Don't touch the fire. Climbing down the ladder. I wonder if I would have been less confused, ultimately, if I had actually seen the cutscene that's supposed to trigger, other way, in that biology experiment room. Or I guess that guy perishes horribly. But Claire's like, no, I do not see it. Exactly. That's how you approach stealth. If there's no one there to report your presence, it's basically the same as sneaking past them all. I can load these in, right? Yeah, okay. Oh wait, hang on, I wanna just equip this. There we go, now we're playing with power. Oh, hello Maria, welcome. Ow, sorry that you came here just in time to get see me get a noogie from a Bandersnatch. Hello everyone. I hope you were doing well tonight, certainly better than Claire here. She's having a bit of a rough one. But you know, rich people. All of this really is the fault of rich people, when you get right down to it. Ooh, what did you finish? Alright, the rotation here is broken, so I can do nothing. Ooh, Bravely Default HD. How was that? That's right, I can't go through here. The T-virus has leaked from here. However, I suppose I have triggered a flag now so that the gas will vent from the room. Sorry to Mr. Careless that I was not around to witness him perishing horribly. A shame that he was alone in his final moments before he was ripped to death by, little axolotls? Well, they said salamanders, but they make me think a little more of axolotls. And axolotls are cute, okay? Let me have it. Oh, right, this is just the, extra ammo. Salaxolotls. Now, I've never played a Bravely Default, but I've heard the combo system in that game is very satisfying. There's some very fun, sort of cheesy synergies that you can pull off with your party members, your abilities, the whole Brave and Default system, that high risk, high reward. It sounds satisfying, is the point. Was there something else I needed to do? Where was the other door? Up top, I think? Yeah, I have to go up top. Just double checking. Do I want to go back through here? Or do I want to go up this way? I have heard some of the music for Bravely Default, and I do think the music is excellent. Done by Revo, I think specifically, the fellow who was like the front of Sound Horizon and then Linked Horizon. I don't know. It's like a band that do a lot of very not over the top necessarily, but very theatrical, high concept albums. And then I think their group broke up. Maybe we need a game about bravely defaulting on your loans. Yeah, we already saw you, pal. Just gonna yeet this card away. I'm still gonna pretend I'm gonna shove it in his pocket. And then we already read this in that previous timeline, but we're gonna go up here and read it again. Just so it exists in this universe. That Claire has the knowledge of the albinoids. But does Turnip Boy bravely commit tax evasion? Where is the courage to outrun and outgun the IRS? Never played that game. I've heard good things about it. I will take these. Perhaps a Resident Evil protagonist would benefit from carrying around like a little pocket planter with them, or I don't know, some sort of little terrarium, just to grow their own little green herbs while they're on the go. If you're not bravely committing tax fraud, are you really committing tax fraud? Exactly. You just gotta do it with no fear. It's like going into an area that you are not authorized to be in, but wearing, say, a high-vis vest. If you act confidently, maybe carry a little clipboard in your hand just to be on the safe side. Nobody's gonna question you. Okay, this is still going off. What did I do before that? What did I do that let the ventilation be complete? Was there something in the basement I was supposed to trigger? Oh, I can't remember. What was it? What was it? In the timeline before I bit it. I'm forgetting something. I looked at it through the camera, that's right. I was like, what was the thing I did that tripped the flag to progress the story? I have to look through the camera, that's it. Trespassing tips from Mori, but, you know, just as a little joke. Like many of the things I say, for legal reasons, it is a joke. Trust me, I am a lawyer. Or I play one on DS. There we go. I went over here and I picked up the army proof and my brain's like, okay, that's all I had to do here. Can I look at anything else here? There's nothing special. I can't, like, I don't know, snoop? Nothing good to snoop at in here, huh? I mean, just a dead body, but who cares about that? Cool skeleton. No, Claire, no. There you go. There is a number. Since we can take it with me, I gotta remember to take it to, I think, in the palace, which is where I initially got an iron, or not, sorry, an indigo plate. I had to say the date out loud in Japanese. 11月26日. I have to think about it. I really need speaking practice. That's what I really need. 練習したいよ. I want to practice. Okay, here we go. Now, this time we do not die to a little axolotl. Okay. Well, now what did I say? No, I didn't die to a little axolotl. I died to the universe deciding no, actually. What am I thinking? Claire didn't die. It's not my fault. No, it froze. Teehee. I was just so ready to accept the blame. The responsibility. Oh, I forgot to put my gun away. That's right, I died to the universe. Let's... Yeah, I can hold a lot in there. That's convenient. Reality personally killed me. Did I ask the axolotl if they'll be there tomorrow? It might be the axolotl's off day, you're right. Experimental objects may have been put inside, but we can't be sure. Take the acid rounds. You know what? I'm gonna do, again, a save state, and if I die, I will reload from the manual in-game ink ribbon save. But just in case something explodes and it is not Claire, let us have this fail safe. Okay, he is already dead. We are preserving this man's death for all eternity. Cool shoes again. And now we are going to retrieve our friend Cool Skeleton.
Biohazard contamination detected.
And here comes the axolotl, the albinoid
All personnel
with the zoomies. Surprised it's not getting cut on all the glass on the floor. Ow. Doesn't seem to be working, can't open it. He is already dead. Okay, I'm just gonna go around this dead guy. Or I'm not. I don't really know what the countdown is for. The shutter is closing, okay. And we're just gonna casually saunter. All right. And then the siren keeps going off, but that's fine. It's not Claire's problem. Okay, let's mosey back to a convenient save point. What will not get me killed quickly? Let's go maybe back to the... Can I get back this way, actually? Yeah, let's go this way. The timer keeps going as Claire slowly goes to the door. Yes, I did get the bow gun. I did get the bow gun. It's here, it's real. As is my friend, the Cool Skeleton. Don't worry. We have retrieved everything of importance from that room. I hope. Okay, where... I think the nearest place I want to go to save is down below. I think it's down below. Or I just go back to the palace. Could do that. Alright, why did I go back in here? Because I was second-guessing myself. We have defeated destiny. We have not defeated me getting distracted and getting turned around, but, you know, that just happens. Can't really do anything about that, unfortunately. I'm asleep. None of this is real. The bow gun still isn't in my hands. Could I have a better dream, maybe? Okay, so I guess that's just useless to me. Still spewing gas everywhere. Okay, I'm gonna go up. This dream absolutely must have fixed camera angles. If I play enough Resident Evil, maybe I'll start dreaming in fixed camera angles. You never know. I've definitely had plenty of video game related dreams in the past. I've had a lot of Splatoon dreams specifically for some reason. Playing game modes that don't exist. Hey fellas. I kind of did just go in a circle now that I think about it. I could have gotten here faster going another way, but that's okay. Just double checking my orientation. I'm gonna go through here. Yeah, I could have gone a different way, but I don't know. I thought the elevator went to a different place. I forgot. No, it's just here through the door with like a little dog, a horse on it. We're gonna go through here. We're gonna save. We're gonna pretend none of that travesty ever happened. That I didn't get lost. There wasn't any wandering. Everything is good. Okay. I'm gonna put this away for now. I'm gonna put this away for now. I guess I don't need this right now. So there's one more proof I need. So for next time, I assume I'm gonna have to take the skeleton picture to the room where I got the first indigo emblem, because it mentions that there was a picture stored there. Actually, no, I shouldn't put that away because I'm gonna need it next time. And I should get out my cool... Well, I'll get out my ink ribbon, but also get out my cool bow gun arrows and my gunpowder arrows. I mean, do I really need this grenade launcher at this point? I mean, I should keep it with me in case I really need the big guns. Let's do this now. There we go. So what's like the max if I load this? Oh, that's just all in there. Wow, that is a really big quiver. I'm imagining Claire holding this bow gun with 300 arrows loaded into it simultaneously. I don't really know how she does it, but it looks really cool. Or maybe a little sloppy, depending. Okay, there we go. Well, thank you everyone for joining me for more Code Veronica and for your patience as I wander around figuring out where to go. Sorry that Claire died a couple times, although one was just like, oh, why use a healing item I just saved? But thank you, everybody. I appreciate your company as always. You know, I didn't stop to think about it the first stream of this game, but I realized the fact that this game has dynamic lighting is pretty cool, as I don't think the first two games had dynamic lighting, you know, being on the PlayStation. Well, the first three. I guess I was thinking of Resident Evil 2 and 3 as I played the old low poly versions of those, but I played the remake of one. But yeah, this one has a dynamic lighting, which was very cool back in the day, wasn't it? Anyway, thank you everyone. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Please stay safe, stay healthy, take good care of yourselves. And I will catch you next time. Good night. Oyasumi nasai.